Story. Mystery of Enora, the Forgotten Island's Deadly Secret. In the heart of the Pacific Ocean, there was a legend that sailors passed on for centuries, the story of the Lost Island of Enora, a mystical place that disappeared from maps long ago. It was said that those who found it would either return with untold riches or vanish forever. No one had seen the island in over 100 years, until one day a young cartographer named Lucas discovered an old map in his great-grandfather's attic. The map was fragile and faded, but a distinct X marked an island in an uncharted section of the ocean. His great-grandfather had once been a sailor who vanished under mysterious circumstances. Was this island the reason? Driven by curiosity and adventure, Lucas gathered a crew of 4, his childhood friend Mira, a marine biologist with a thirst for exploration, Jonah, a fearless deep-sea diver, and an old sailor named Captain Reed, who had once chased legends of Enora himself. Together, they set sail on a small weather-beaten ship called the Horizon. As they ventured deeper into the unknown waters, strange occurrences began to unfold. The sky, once clear, became filled with swirling clouds that seemed to have minds of their own. The compass spun wildly, refusing to point north, and the sea beneath them glowed faintly at night, as if alive with its own light. Yet, despite the eerie events, Lucas knew they were close. On the third night, they sailed into an impenetrable fog. The world around them disappeared, swallowed by thick mist. Time seemed to stop, and the crew grew anxious. Then, without warning, the fog lifted, revealing the fabled island of Enora. The island was unlike anything they had imagined. Towering cliffs of obsidian black stone rose out of the water, with waterfalls of sparkling emerald water cascading down them. Strange iridescent plants grew along the shores, and birds with feathers that shimmered like gold flew overhead. There was a beauty here, but also a sense of foreboding. The crew anchored the ship and set foot on the island. The air was thick with the scent of flowers they'd never encountered before, intoxicating and sweet. But something was wrong. There were no animals, no sign of life aside from the plants and birds. The island felt abandoned, as if it was waiting for something or someone. As they ventured further, the crew discovered a large, circular stone structure, like an ancient temple, at the island's peak. Inside, at its center, was a massive stone pedestal holding a crystal orb, glowing faintly with a soft blue light. It was then that Captain Reed, trembling, whispered a legend he had heard long ago. The one who awakens the orb shall face the Guardian's wrath. Despite the warning, Lucas, drawn to the orb, touched it. The ground trembled, and the sea roared as the once calm waters around the island surged violently. The wind howled through the trees, and the skies darkened. From the depths of the ocean, a colossal serpent, with scales as dark as the night and eyes glowing like molten lava, emerged. Its roar shook the very air, and the crew knew they had awakened the Guardian. Panicked, they raced back to the ship, the serpent pursuing them through the island's dense jungles and across the cliffs. Each step the creature took shook the ground beneath them. Lucas, clutching the orb, felt its power pulsing in his hands, but he didn't know how to use it. In their desperate flight, Mira realized that the orb was the key to calming the serpent, but only if it was returned to the temple. With time running out and the serpent closing in, they raced back to the temple. Jonah distracted the creature with flares and smoke grenades, while Lucas climbed the temple's pedestal. Just as the serpent was about to strike, Lucas placed the orb back onto the pedestal. A blinding light erupted from the orb, enveloping the island. The serpent froze, then slowly retreated back into the depths of the sea, its massive body disappearing beneath the waves. The winds calmed, and the ocean returned to its peaceful state. The island, once alive with mysterious power, became still. The crew, exhausted but alive, realized they had survived something far greater than they had imagined. As they sailed away from Enora, Lucas glanced back at the fading island. The map in his hands began to disintegrate, as if the island wanted to remain hidden forever. They had found the Lost Island of Enora, but it was clear, some secrets are meant to stay buried. And as the horizon swallowed the last of the island's silhouette, Lucas couldn't help but wonder, had they truly escaped, or had Enora simply let them go?